At Asylum, we practice therapeutic design and we create spaces specifically for vulnerable people. That means that we work with sensory design elements and trauma-informed design. I'm quite obsessed with the nervous system. This is something that I have become quite educated in through my own lived experience of mental health and distress. That's why we practice sensory design. We are trying to tweak an environment so that it allows a person's nervous system to truly rest.
So partnering with Asylum was something that really made sense as far as where we've been expanding over the last few years as a program, but we've never really had an opportunity to sort of take a moment and really drill down into what makes our space effective. And whilst we've had success as a service, I think we've not had a chance to really put down on paper what makes us tick in a way that will be really, I think, powerful for our partners, our stakeholders, and our counterparts elsewhere with being able to make really effective harm reduction spaces.
So I reached out to Tim and I spoke to him about the space that they hold currently. And I conducted what we call an opportunity assessment. So that's basically just looking at the space as they have it today, and then what are the opportunities that we have to apply some of those therapeutic sensory design techniques to really enhance the sense of safety and comfort in that space. And we looked at not only the design of the environment and the space, but also the way they delivered the service.
The design of the space is really integral to someone's experience in there, and if we can make that the best experience possible, then I think that's fantastic.
We now have more than 300 active volunteers and more than 30 festivals that we work. So there's also been a real shift in what we look after. So going from solely being a drug and alcohol program to also being looked for sensory support, overwhelm, mental health, neurodivergent needs.
People who are experiencing any sort of distress or trauma, you might notice that they want to have their back up against a wall, they want to be able to see where everything is, but they also want to feel that sense of enclosure and comfort and safety. So putting in an overhead, having a soft barrier surrounding you and then lighting it up with warm colours instantly creates this sense of calm and safety in the space.
If anything, you guys have done too good of a job because people are now staying longer. People are finding it really, really, really comforting to sit in. I find it nicer. It is great. There is now an extra 150% more floor room and places to work with, and a 50,000 person event makes a big, big difference.
The importance of co-design is asking those who have had lived experience, what is it that you would have wanted in that moment when you were most vulnerable? It has to come from the people who have actually been there and who can tell us from that very raw and vulnerable place.